It's the Cable MTG Gathering Show.
Ooh. I was like, okay, those are some exciting cards here. Ooh, okay. A little Moxarino. Let's take this to Fairy. I like the idea of it being an on-color Mox Pearl. Teferi excites me a little bit more than the other options there. Hello. Is Tez an interesting thing? I was thinking it'd be more of a miscalc deck. But Tez could work. Especially if Nicole's right and we end up being cat combo, huh? Okay, well these are not very Tez type cards. Maybe the Battlesphere. But I think you want to grab Sage of the Skies or Elspeth. Elspeth's a little bit more control-y than Sage is, but with a Mox, I think I prefer the Sage a little bit. Both very good cards. I like Council's Judgment. We do have a stack of 3s. Let's grab a Daze. Sage. Yeah, it's like kind of a lot for 3 mana, Thopter Foundry more tempting than it should be. Other options are Mishra's Bauble and Cathar Commando. I mean, if I'm still thinking about that stuff, maybe I should still be considering this Tez, One cool thing about the Mishra's Bauble, it's another free card for the Sage of the Skies. Not as good as a turn 2 Mox into it, but like turn 3 playing a 0 into it is better than turn 4 playing a 1-drop into it, that's for sure. Yeah, fuck it. Let's Candelabra. I'm usually not tempted by Pinnacle, but we do have 2 zeros. Other options here are Brainstorm, Soul Cauldron, and Paradoxical Outcome. I had a really sick Paradoxical Outcome earlier this season. That draft went up on YouTube the other day. If you missed it, I think I'll grab it. The road's not bad. I think I want a Talisman. Oh shit, what up? Hey, 20 life. Throwing off some gift subs? Fuck yeah. A hearty congratulations to Khazar Lala, Fishies 1, E5604, Commander Jinsdale, and King Calacude. That's a good-ass winner right there. I wish everybody that beat the tar out of me in Powered Cube came in and gave me 5 subs. I've got a soft spot for Chariot in my Artifacty decks. Copying Karn tokens and such. No Mox, unfortunate. It's looking like a good Emery deck. Do you grab the Emery here? I think I do. Reasonable chance at wheels, but like, who cares, right? Oh, well, alright, I'll forgive last pack. Last time we played, you have 6 through a whole turn. I think that's pretty normal. I'd be very surprised if there was someone who played a while who ended up 6 through a turn or 2. Outcome looking good. It's okay. Like, obviously it's good with Moxen, but it would be better with cards that, like, pay for the outcome itself. Like, I would rather play Paradoxical Outcome with a Mana Vault than with a Mox Emerald. Or a Grim Monolith. That said, I'd much rather play Sage of the Skies with a Moxen than a Grim Monolith, so not exactly complaining here. If we do get Academy, PO and Candelabra play really well together. Untap my Academy, bounce the Candelabra. Oh, hey. well, speaking of the Academy. Yeah, Candelabra, untap the Academy, tap the Academy, Paradoxical Outcome, rebuy the Candelabra and your other shit, replay it out, Candelabra, untap Academy again. Pretty good. Tinker, yeah, I gotta get that cat card in play. Doesn't quite look like a Guy's Cradle deck. even with all the token production. I mean, maybe it's not crazy. We have these token producers, and then if we got Retrofitter later, I think I'm supposed to grab Shurikai. That card tends to perform very well for me. It's not as funny as Cradle, though. And we do have this Candelabra here. There's the Retrofitter. Nice. Oh, but there's a Displacer Kitten. Kitten Teferi. I was thinking we would play Cat combo. I think now that you have the Cradle, though, I think you're just jamming that. Ooh, Talisman. Both Talismans double on color. This is a blessed draft for sure. Yeah, Springheart's good with Cradle. I'm just going to grab Ballista here. I guess Springheart's good with Elspeth. That Abandoned Air Temple I passed. Pretty solid here, too. Doing pretty well on playables. We need like 6 more. The way that the mana's working out, I don't think the Daze is going to be very good. The Pest Infestation's potentially made neckable, though. Ah, we got the Kitten back. Kitten Teferi, double Moxen. That's going to happen. That's going to pop off. I'm going to grab that Basalt Monolith. The Misty is very tempting. The Misty certainly helps the mana. Basalt's a good one to untap with Tez, though, and it's a good one to rebuy with the outcome, and sometimes the Kitten blinks it for value. Probably wheeling that Expedition map. So Forensic Gadgeteer goes infinite with Basalt Monolith. I think it has a high chance of wheeling, which makes me want to grab the Tundra, but I'm just going to take the Gadgeteer. Our mana is currently better than it looks. We have 2 on-color Moxen, and we have 2 double Talismans. These are kind of like adding duels to the deck. Like, each one is like adding 2 duels in terms of mana production, like colors. Balance. Is this a balance Gaia's Cradle deck? Is that is that what I'm doing? Really want that Hollowed Fountain, but I really want that balance. It's always balance, is it? Very rare that I would put balance into a Gaia's Cradle deck, but it's not crazy here. We've got a few things you can run out before balancing. Candelabra, Retrofitter, Lava Spur, Bauble, a couple Moxen, some Talisman action. Yeah, I'm grabbing. Ooh, Mana Vault. That is a late Mana Vault. This deck's fucking sick. Mind Stone, Skydiver, No More Lies. Go grab this thing. She was actually solid for me the other day. I played her in like a Bant Nadu thing. Not like nutty in the context of Powered Cube, but not unplayable either. I think I'm going to throw Skydiver in the sideboard. Did we see any relevant fetches? Yeah, we saw a few. We passed up Misty Rainforest's pack, right? In the pack 1 or something. It was one of those early picks. Can get it back last pick. Because Spiral untapping Academy and Cradle is very good here. If Surveillance Cam could untap an artifact, wouldn't that be exciting? I guess it does stuff with Emery in this deck. I know, Zveiler. That's what I said. I said I wish it could untap artifacts. And you're like, you can only untap creatures. Did I maybe I misspoke or something, but... Fair enough, Zveiler. Sorry to get testy. Hey, Hollowed Fountain Wheel. I think with the Yavimaya pickup, this Bright Glass might not be that hard to play, because Yavimaya and Gaia's Cradle can both do the double green. And we have double whites already. Candelabra can also help fix to get to doubles. I'm gonna need a cutter too, right? Pest Infestation got a bit better with the Cradle. It's possible I sideboard the Balance. The Rabbit. I do like the Rabbit with Cradle a lot. There's some fucking boots on it. The nice thing about Rabbit, kind of similar to Pest Infest, is that it's like a mana sink on top of enabling the Cradle. Could just jam this. I do like the idea of getting the Pest Infest back in. Lava Spur Boots. I like Lava Spur Boots as a Gear Hulk grab. And we got some things worth giving haste to, right? There's Nettlecyst, there's Emery, there's the Eska's Chariot. And this Jacked Rabbit. This is the darndest little deck, huh? Maybe Pest Infestation's better than Rabbit. Not having to attack. Pretty big deal, pretty big difference. I do want both of them. I think I'd have to cut Gear Hulk. And Gear Hulk's so adorable here. Yeah, it's just too damn cute. Too cute to cut. Alright, how much green do we need? Not that much. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's like borderline in excess of green. Even with the double, like we have 2 cards that give you the double automatically. So for blue, we also need 8. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then white here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is 7 enough white? Not really. We don't have a card making multiple white like we do for blue and green. So we'll go 8, 8, 7. And remember that the Candelabra and the Expedition map are helping with fixing. Like if you have a single planes, you can float, untap it with Candelabra, get to double white, that sort of thing. Terrible. We can keep this one with the Surveil off the Portico. I think we've been Emery. Y'all ever go roving through the hills of Kilkenny? I guess Tez is going to go grab map. I thought we were going to see a land on top and then go 2 to the Mox Emerald. Those are the only hills you'll rove in. All other hills are for idiots. Not really slowing down their progression, but we are accelerating, getting the Academy down, and then getting some critters up in front of our Tez here. Yeah, you got it. Now the question is, do you chump for this Tez or not? Yeah, definitely right. It makes the same amount of mana. Or, no, I guess the Ballista was +2 mana because it's Cradle and Academy. I'm just thinking there's a solid chance. Oh, fair enough. I was thinking that there's a solid chance that the Tez gets to tutor up the Candelabra, right? I think I'm supposed to grab either a Plains or a Forest to help with the Bright Glass Gearhulk. Gonna do some cool shit here. That fucking Besiege. I was feeling all comfy behind my Teferi here. Yeah, this is definitely gonna get the Untapper thingy. Damn. I think we still do, but it's a lot less impressive now. I'll make a larger Ballista. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the tournament's gonna be a lot more exciting with the Academy. We had a real juicy one planned. Another like what for like 20 mana and some clue draws. I did uptick, yeah. It's like the first thing I did. So I think they're gonna copy my Gearhulk, but I'm gonna make it so. Alright, minus Pest Infest, plus balance. Ship it. Ship it! If we wanted to get more controlling, we could, right? We could play the Oust, we could play the Wrath of God, the Sunfall. But game one played out pretty well. If it ain't broke type deal. Oh, I should order some food. What should I get, chat? Like the same opener, right? Portico plus Mox. No blue mana. I have toxic mods. I do, yeah. What are you gonna do though, right? What are you gonna do? Ooh, blue mana already. We did win last game, yeah. So Sage here is a lot of pressure. I kind of just want to ping the damn planes and keep them from doing much. Maybe I should be doing that on their upkeep so it's tapped. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Critical Hits Dave. Thanks for the sub, the 63 months. The Sage would have gotten bricked up anyway. Alright, do we Chariot or do we Gadgeteer? Let's Gadgeteer, draw a card. Kind of feel like we need to get something juicy rolling. Sure. If they Oko their own Badger Mold, they get to draw a card. The wife and you just finished harvesting your garlic and you're curious to know how mine turned out. Oh, so I've been enjoying the garlic. Just being able to go out into the garden and grab some when I need some has been awesome. My bulbs are not nearly the size of what you sent me. Probably just like a cooler growing environment. Sack all your lands, concede. Critically Hits Dave says, morning all. Anybody else hitting up CubeCon DMV this weekend? Yeah, CubeCon DMV, I don't know as much about that as I should. That's like on the East Coast, right? I know there's still tickets for people that wanted the CubeCon experience. Yeah, literally this weekend. 2 cube drafts on Saturday, 1 cube draft on Sunday, plus a cut to a top 8. I know there's a lot of cool cubes at the event. A bunch of other stuff going on. Pauper Genesis. Legacy. Bunch of sweet shit. I'll post a link in case anyone's considering a last minute. This is how I'm used to Paradoxical Outcome looking. Just like, yeah, that's a card in my deck. Shouldn't have played my fucking land. You know, I don't have a blue source for the Gadgeteer. Hate it. I think this is wrong. I think I maybe should have played just like 1 Mox and the Sage. And saved a Mox for the Gadgeteer. Really good chance we don't get another turn here. We'll see. Is $100 to enter a little expensive? I don't think so. So, with a cube event, it's not like they're just like putting everybody into a big room and just like letting them play their matches and like having a couple of judges there to like make sure it all goes smoothly. This is a 2-day event, and they need to have a judge able to like check in the cube drafts, right? You need more judges for this event than the typical tournament to make sure that cards aren't being stolen and stuff, to make sure everyone gets checked in, everything goes smoothly. Yeah, and then it's a 2-day event and such. And I assume that there's there's prize payouts, like that costs something too. My impression is that they might be taking a loss with those $100 buy-ins. Oh, it's also a charity fundraiser. Yeah. Yeah, I should have a few more draws here. Oh well. Yeah, that thing was hell to try and qualify for him. It wasn't a Legacy Cube. It was a powered one, right? So Tez can find Retrofitter. Oh no, Tez just finds Ballista, huh? Oh, Ballista's in the graveyard. Shit. Wouldn't that be convenient, though? Is there a reason to play this kitten out? Kitten could let the Tez tutor for 2 things. I mean, that's worth. It means I'm not playing this Waterlogged Grove out this turn. Two cats or more colored mana, huh? Yeah, so we get to. They're conceding to the infinite tokens with us having infinite mana, I assume. But the cat plus Tezzeret does let us pull all of the 1-drops from the deck. Kind of like how Trinket Mage would let you do that too with the cat. All the 1s and 0s come out. And then, that's not bad. And then you have infinite mana, and the Candelabra, with that infinite colorless, lets you untap what you got in here to work with. Well, a good chance we'd find something to do this this turn, Yeah, I like Elspeth and Gaia's Cradle. I'm a little skeptical of my ability to get there, right? You're like going through an Inspector, and then you're cracking. I'm gonna have it. Let's mull. Terrible. Let's go to 5. Okay. Not the worst 5 I've ever seen. Not a hand that holds up well to discard. Fortunately, didn't see any of that. Turn 1 there. Retrofitter playing well with Cradle and with Academy is cute. Awesome. Glad you enjoyed the day stream, Magic Carp. Yeah, I was supposed to play Cradle there. Because the next turn I could have Cradle and Academy going. Yeah, I think I was. Well, shit, huh? Little Gadgeteer action, sure. No Candelabra in the bin, but there's a Chariot. Topping Gadgeteer, pretty sick together. Little Jelly Leader top. Then something's telling me that this Chariot's not going to be good enough. It does, Nick Min, yep. Is it better to make 2 1/1s here or convert the servo to a 4/4? Many 2/1/1s doesn't like pressure to kill the Tez. And this way, if they want to keep the Tez alive, they do lose their Forensic, which isn't nothing. I don't think exploding my mana for next turn matters at all. It could, depending on my draws, but right now it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was planning on rebuying the Bobble. I don't know why I didn't do that. I think the opponent not blocking a pest in token there means that the pest token just doesn't matter. I don't think it's kindness. I think it's pure irrelevance. Huh. Well, I'd be surprised if they vamped for Emery. Putting Kraken artifacts before floating with Academy. I don't get it. I don't think this really impacts my retrofitting, but I guess I can make another 4/4. Yeah, this is not the turn I was expecting after they vamped and stuff. Hello. Boo. No fun. Right, Heart Monarch? Also, happy fucking birthday. Well done. Yeah, a bunch of 4/4 constructs rather. Winning this game would be the darndest thing. They're getting back Grim Monolith. Huh. I wonder if they think that goes infinite with Gadgeteer. It's good. I mean, it's a bunch of mana. But, yeah, if they're trying to generate infinite and it doesn't, they're literally just spending the same amount of mana to tap and untap Grim Monolith. This is fun. Oh, my food's here. Well, while my opponent does this, I'll be right back. Cool, I won! Food on table. I got some foodstuffs. Warden channel for that pest infestation, huh? Let's just run it back. Oh no, skydiver. Over sage? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so Magic's a hard fucking game. I try to be respectful to my opponents, please. Real people, real folks. Sometimes they come in, watch the VODs and stuff. Guess I'll bin Ballista. Blow those pipes? Got him. Gotta blow something. How's it going? It's going pretty well. I think I'm gonna activate the retrofit editor here just so I can F6. Go back to my fry nodding. Right, Mr. Facita? And like, it's not like an uncommon mistake either. Like when I'm drafting, people are always like, oh, you have a gadgeteer, you gotta get that monolith. And it's like, that's not an infinite. Oh, right. It feels like it should be. Have you seen it combo off with Basalt? Or if you've seen the Boros Companion combo off with them? Correct. Both monoliths are infinite with Zerta. I want to steal the Mind Stone and blow up some stuff with Pest Infestation. Maybe I'm just Mind Stone stealing. Yeah, if I Pest Infest here, I'll have 2 more mana for Cradle next turn, but for what? Like, I think the Pest Infestation is my Cradle mana sink. I really get all those fries. Damn. Another nice thing about waiting on the Pest Infest is if the Emery rebuys the Wishclaw Talisman and passes, then we'll have a premium target to blow up. Okay, cool. Felt like they were holding up a counterspell, which is why I lit on Cat here. Sure. And they found the counterspell, or maybe they had it already. Damn. Well, they're certainly out-manaing me. Well, I guess it's actually close mana-wise, but they're doing more with it. Skydiver should have pecked in for 2 there. Not blocking with it. I guess the coveted jewel can activate the Haywire Might. So they're vamping in response to the coveted jewel. So if they have a Displacer Kitten in their deck, we're probably going to see it here. Yeah, they vamped last game and then ended up not having it debut when they were in kind of a similar spot. Sure thing. I'll scoop to the warp. Well, we skydivered, we pest infested. Wasn't good enough. Just need to do the thing a little bit better. We haven't quite had a juicy draw, right? Opponent's counter spells have been showing up in a good spot. And slow, but we got our colors. We got Academy, Retrofitter. Hard to bowl. Oh shit, what up? Hey Triplin, thanks for gifting a sub to Baller Hilato. Congrats, Baller Hilato. Cheers. Up the count! Workshop's opening. Monolith, sure. If they don't interact with my board, I can activate the Retrofitter, leaving the Forest untapped, play Academy, play the Chariot next turn. Not like the most exciting turn 3, but not terrible. Currently no way to activate that Haywire Might. I had a Wishclaw Talisman deck the other day that was doing a lot of like activate Wishclaw, respond, sacrifice it. It's like Thopter Foundry and Welder and stuff. It was sweet. Are we just supposed to PO here? Just draw 3. Well, we can't Emery because we only have 1 artifact. I guess that means I replay the Talisman. Would much rather have a larger Pest Infest, but I feel like the Wishclaw is their scariest card here. I was burned earlier today, trying to greet a Pest Infestation. Yeah, that's a classic to boom. Kind of preferred my first hand, Hope I draw my own Gadgeteer, Might be a way back in this one. Awesome. How do we want to sequence this? We don't want to save my land drop for the waterlogged. The scooping? I was just going to draw 3 cards. I don't get to see what they would have been. Alright. That is an exciting opener. Gonna need some gas, so I'll grab that there retrofitter. The retrofitters should ult this Tez very quickly too. Well, that's fucking interesting. Yeah, I could have time spiraled here. I thought there was a bit more value in setting up Candelabra Academy. Do. Do I want to ult the Tez or just want to untap Candelabra with it again? That's a real question. That was kind of sick, huh? Hmm. You wonder if I'm having a good time? It feels like I'm having a good time. So I think, I think you want to put the boots on the Gear Hulk. And then you can just move the Nettle Cyst over to the Thopter token. Plenty of damage here, right? And you got this Ballista in reserve and everything. So our opponent's on Reanimator. What does that mean for us? I mean, State of the Skies looks poopy. Chariot also looks poopy, but that's fine. Some cards can be poop. And we'll just board in an Oust. Easy. Hello. Looking for some of that green mana, huh? Opponents over there just greeting whole towns. Oh, this is a fun song about getting fucked. I think we just activate Retrofitting. Just pass, do nothing, cry. Cry in our tears of shameful do-nothing sadness. Drowning's an academy, huh? Maybe we can find a map. Yeah, really not doing much over here, huh? They've been good at bidding lands, right? I'm very jealous of those lands. So you could eat this if you really wanted to. Like, if they were attacking with the Emperor Bones here, I would sack the Servo token and then untap, make a 4/4 block. But the Town Greeter is not worth the mana vault. Hey. The purpose behind the Ballista is that it, like, sort of helps control the Emperor. Oh, they're vamping. They're vamping. This is the finals. Give me some of that rock and roll. All right, Metamorphosis. You can make that int, I guess. It's not bad. We have some blockers, but it is pressure for sure. Ties up my Retrofitter. I don't mind making a construct there. I can't block sack on the Generous Ent now, but a 4/4 matches up well against the Metamorph at the very least. Hello. Little bit of counterplay. Is it Cadillac time? Always and never. Ooh. So this band I'm actually going to see live in a little under 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm very excited about it. They were defunct for like 20 years. They got my Gear Hulk. Rude. What do they get? Nothing. They just don't have ones in their deck. All right. Fair enough. Interesting attack. I guess if they serve at the end, I can block with 2 4/4s. Do I want to untap that? Kinda. Yeah, let's fucking untap it. I am planning on spiraling next turn, yeah. And note that when I spiral, if I draw a land, like a regular basic-ass land, I'm not going to play it before I spiral, because I want my land drop for Academy if I draw it. It will mean that I'll lose a mana. Couple mana. Because you don't get the time spiral untap. Let's fucking go. Untap the obnoxious one. I wonder if I should be cracking this waterlog before I go to DPA. Now what, aim? Should have got in on the air there, should have flown in with my non-summoning sick critters. 8 damage. It's pretty real. Yeah, next turn we can activate Retrofitter a couple of times, and that'll give us the juice to crew the Eska's Chariot. And then you just zero the Elspeth again. I'm pretty sure that's super lethal. We'll have extra mana from the Cradle and the Tolarian Academy to pump into the Ballista too. We'll see what this Entomb tutors up. Archon does not seem good enough. Does seem good. What'd you run into? Some quality nonsense here, Brightabooze. We time spiraled and drew into Academy and played this Displacer Cat and blinked and like fired off this Elspeth and blinked Chariot for a bit. Oh, they're getting 2 Archons. That's gonna eat my Gaia's Cradle. Huh. Makes me a little less confident. The black 3/3 just says when you reanimate something, you get 2 of them to boom. You've intuited it. Oh, and they're killing my Elspeth. Fuck. That was a really good turn for them. Alright, we'll crack this, I guess. And the reanimating Deathclaw, I know what I would target. Let's see what they target. Yeah, the Academy. The brutal thing is, with the Cradle in hand, if it was in the deck, I could Expedition Map for it and still have a bunch of mana next turn. But the fact that I had to discard it to the second Archon trigger was pretty brutal. Am I going to lose because I like just straight up didn't attack for 8 that one turn? 29 is a lot more killable. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, maybe just not. And here I thought my turn was good, huh? Well, that does draw my deck, huh? It's not bad. We're just going to find gadgets here, and that'll give us infinite mana for our Ballista. It's not going to be a pleasant win, but it'll do the job. Note that the Teferi is not actually infinite. You're limited by your deck size. A friend in the clock. Oh yeah, what game is this? Does anyone remember? Oh shit, the records. It just needs to be refreshed. Seven cards remaining. Hey, there we are. And then, fortunately, this is infinite isn't the worst. But putting all the mana into the Ballista is annoying. It'd be a lot easier if we had that Gaia's Cradle, right? Yeah, they see where that's going, huh? I got 8 minutes. Should be plenty enough time to do this. What can help us there too is you can also just remove 2 of their blockers and get a nice meaty attack in. So you don't need to get the Blist up to the 40 damage, right? You can just get it up to like half that or something. There'll be plenty. Plenty of time. Cool. Good shit. I should set an alarm.